Pope Francis instituted the World Day of Grandparents and the Elderly, which will be observed this year on July 27th. Pope Leo XIV has shared a message of hope with the elderly, encouraging the faithful to recognize that hope is an enduring source of joy regardless of age. He cited the examples of several elderly biblical figures, including Abraham and Sarah, Moses and Zechariah, whom the Lord surprised with the act of saving power. God consistently shows his providential care by reaching out to people in their later years, he explained. The Pope pointed out that through these choices, God is teaching us that, in his view, old age is a time of blessing and grace, and the elderly are in his eyes the foremost bearers of hope. The Holy Father noted that welcoming and valuing the elderly reminds us that the life is about more than the present. It shouldn't be spent on shallow interactions or temporary connections. Rather, life continually guides us towards the future. He also highlighted that while the elderly may rely on the energy of the young, it is just as true that the young need the wisdom and experience of elders to shape the future with insight and understanding. In the spirit of the Jubilee Year, the Holy Father called on the faithful to break through the walls of indifference and to offer themselves in service, helping to prevent feelings of loneliness and abandonment among the elderly. Pope Leo XIV addressed grandparents and elderly, urging them not to lose hope, especially in those times when they might feel inclined to focus on the past rather than the future. The pontiff reminded them that there is a freedom within us that no hardship can take away, the freedom to love and to pray. He also remarked that the love we feel for those dearest, whether it's our spouse with whom we have shared so much our lives, or our children and grandchildren who bring joy to our days, doesn't diminish as our strength fades. The Pope encouraged them to pass on the faith they have lived for so many years, both within families and through their daily interactions with others. He urged them to always praise God for his goodness, to foster unity with their loved ones, and to open their hearts to those far away, especially to those in need. In doing so, he said, they would become living signs of hope regardless of their age.